I welcome everyone on board to this wonderful Iquadrant opportunity, a very dynamic opportunity that is going to be a game changer for many people in this year 2021 and beyond. A very powerful opportunity. So you can visit our website at iquadrant.net, iquadrant.net, iquadrant.net. You can visit our website at iquadrant.net. You can visit our website at iquadrant.net. Okay, so let us proceed. Now, in this presentation, I intend to show you how you can make residual income through iQuadrant, how you can earn residual income through iQuadrant. So kindly take notice of these terms. We have contribution benefits. That is the cash bonus awarded to your account daily. There's like a daily interest or a daily cash bonus that the system rewards to your account every day. And then we have cycle. In iQuadrant, when we say cycle is 30 days of receiving daily benefit or daily contribution benefit. So every new contribution you receive is for 30 days. Then the system is designed to systematically recompound for you in the next 30 days. Yes. So, and then we have quadrant. A quadrant is made up of 3 cycles. Yes. So for each new contribution you make, it runs for 3 cycles. So it runs for 3 cycles. That is 1 quadrant. So there are 4 quadrants in iQuadrant. So each quadrant has 3 cycles, and quadrant can only be activated orderly. What it means here is that you must complete the first quadrant before you can start the second quadrant, and you must complete the second quadrant before you can start the third quadrant, and you must complete the third quadrant before you can start the fourth quadrant. So each quadrant also has a contribution to be made to activate it, yes. So for each quadrant that you wish to start, there is an amount that you have to contribute, and that activates the system for you to receive payment every day. So iQuadrant is first of all a community support project where everybody contributes to the community and everyone earns from the community. Aside that, we also have trading aside. So we trade in the new gold mine of the 21st century. We are into crypto trading as well, to be able to add more profit to the community, and then more dynamic projects that are on the way. Like along the line, we are going to have an exchange platform for the iQuadrant community. We are going to have our own ICO for the iQuadrant community. There are a lot of dynamic things in the pipeline. So the community is a robust community that is designed to give pure financial freedom to everyone that joins this community. So if you have joined the community, I want to congratulate you. And I want to tell you that you are in the right place at the right time. Okay, so when you register with $20. You register with $20. That is the registration amount, $20. For now, our payment gateway is Perfect Money. That's the only payment gateway we use now, which is Perfect Money. We may add more along the line, but for now, that's what we use. So when you register, automatically you have activated the first quadrant. When you register, you have automatically activated first quadrant. And this is how you earn in first quadrant. In your first cycle, that is your first 30 days, you are going to be paid 60 cents, that is $0.6 every day. For your first 30 days, every day you will receive 60 cents. Every day you will receive 60 cents. So when you multiply this by the 30 days, 0.6 times 30, you are going to get a total of $18 into your pocket in your first 30 days. That is, you have not referred anybody, you've not done anything, just by contributing to your community, okay? Okay, then your second 30 days is systematic compounding. So it's designed in such a way that the second cycle pays higher than the first cycle, and then the third cycle also pays higher than the second cycle. That's how it works. Okay, so in your second cycle, that's still in the first quadrant. In the second cycle, that is your second 30 days, you are going to receive $2.52 every day, also for 30 days. So $2.52 every day for 30 days. And when you multiply 2.52 by 30, that makes a total of $75.6. $75.6. That's enough. This money you can potentially withdraw into your pocket. Beautiful money. And then your third cycle, we said every quadrant has 3 cycles. So your third cycle, that is your third 30 days. Your third 30 days. Your third 30 days. So in your third 30 days, that's like month 3, if I should put it that way. It's like month 3. There in the first quadrant, you are going to be receiving $35.28 every day. Wow. Yeah, it gets very, very interesting at this point. So every day you will see $35.28. And for those of us in Ghana, normally around 6:30 p.m. when you log into your account, you will see the money has landed. Wow, beautiful. So every day, this is still in the first quadrant, okay? This is still in the first quadrant. Every day, 35 in your third cycle, every day $35.28, every day $35.28, every day $35.28. So when you multiply it by the 30 days that you are receiving in the third cycle, that makes $1,058.40. $1,058.40. So when it's separating up potentially, you are making $1,152 in quadrant one alone. Quadrant one alone. Now, this is also where there's another important thing to take notice. Our system is a customized multi-blend system. So how much of this money you are able to withdraw also depends on your team size. And remember, in this, we are not talking about referral bonuses. We are just talking about what the system is going to credit to you every day, every day. So how much of this bonus you can actually withdraw depends on your team size. So those are the withdrawal conditions. Okay, we will get there. We will get there shortly. Okay, so when first quadrant is completed, you can now activate the second quadrant. So let's go to second quadrant and see what happens there. Now, the cost for the second quadrant is $120. The cost for the second quadrant is $120. Now, you can only activate the second quadrant when your first quadrant is completed. You understand? You can only activate the second quadrant when your first quadrant is completed. That's how it works. Okay, so when you activate the second quadrant, this is it. Your first cycle in second quadrant, that is your first 30 days in second quadrant, you are going to be receiving $6 every day. $6 every day. Every day you see $6 in your account. So $6 every day. And then it's going to be for 30 days. So when you multiply by the 30 days in total in first cycle in second quadrant, you are getting $180. $180. I hope you understand. That's powerful. And then in cycle two, that is your second month in second quadrant, your second month, you are going to be receiving $25.2 every day. $25.2 every day. So that is cycle two. Like I told you in the first quadrant, the system is designed in such a way that the second cycle pays higher, because at the end of the first cycle, there's a compounding that takes place for you systematically. Because of space and time, I've decided to just mechanics. Okay, that's why when you go to your back office, you see so many features like current cycle contribution, you see next cycle auto will contribute. You see all those terms there. There's a mechanism that is working to arrive at this figure. But for simplicity's sake, I decided to just focus on what you are receiving, which I think is the most important thing. Okay, so in your second month, you are receiving 25.2. We are in second quadrant now. Okay, so for 30 days, that makes $756. For 30 days, that makes $756. That's beautiful. And then in your third cycle, that is your third 30 days, that's your third month, you are receiving $352.80, $352.8 every blessed day for 30 days. Yes, I see you. I see you, Mr. Godfred, a great leader, a serious entrepreneur. I love your spirit. I love your spirit. Yes, he's a big man in this project. He's a main man. He's a main man. He's a main man. Okay, so 352.8. For 30 days, you are getting 10,000. You are getting $10,584. Wow. This is second quadrant we are talking about. Okay. This second quadrant. So the format is very simple. It's just crediting your account every day. So when you sum everything, that's $180, $756, 10,584. You are getting here total in quadrant two, you are getting $11,520. And like we said earlier, the amount you can withdraw also is influenced by your team size. Now, in each quadrant, the system is designed in such a way that the minimum anybody can make is 100% on your contribution profit. I understand. Of course, for quadrant one is even more. For quadrant two, quadrant three, quadrant four, the minimum anybody that is you just contributed, you've done no referral, done nothing. They get it. The minimum you can make is 100% profit. That means when you the money you can withdraw, when you deduct your capital that you use to contribute on a platform from it, when you deduct your capital, you are getting 100% profit. You get it? That is for the quadrant. That's how it's systematically designed to be that way. But people who build teams can earn more profit to even to up to 5,000% profit. So the team builders earn far more. And that is why I will encourage you to be a team builder. You get I will encourage you to be a team builder. Why will you settle for 100% when you can get 5,000%? I understand. Okay, so now when quadrant two complete, when the second quadrant complete, now you can now go to the third quadrant. I hope you understand. So you can't jump to that. The system will not even open for you. That's why most of you, when you go to your back office, go to deposit quadrant amount, you see nothing is there. Nothing is showing is that you have not completed quadrant one. Immediately quadrant one complete, you will see when you go to deposit quadrant amount, you will see quadrant two over there. It's designed automatically. So it is when you complete, then the system automatically opens the next one for you to be able to contribute in it. Okay, so quadrant three, the cost is $550, $550 for quadrant three. That's the contribution you make in the community. And for quadrant three, in your cycle one, that's your first 30 days. In your cycle one, you earn $30 every day. Beautiful. You earn $30 every day for 30 days. So in the first month in quadrant three, 30 days, $30 every day. Total, you are making $900. $900. I understand. That's $30 times 30. That's $900. This quadrant three. Then in your second month, you are earning $126. Second month is the same as cycle two. You get the second month is the same as cycle two. In your second month, you are earning $126 every day. Every day. This gets credited to your back office every blessed day. They get it for 30 days. So that makes a total of $3,780. $3,780. And then in your third month, that's cycle three, you are earning $1,764 every day. It's wonderful. Every day for 30 days. And that makes a total of $52,920. $52,920. So when you sum everything here up, we have $57,600. Yeah, $57,600. And like we said earlier, the amount you can withdraw. So you will see the figure all right, but it doesn't mean you can withdraw all. That's how it is. The minimum anybody can get is 100% profit. That is somebody who just contributed, he didn't do anything. They get it. Yes, you are getting 100% profit. I understand. But people who build things are able to earn more. They, like I said earlier, they can earn even up get up to 5,000%. Yes, so no one loses, but some people earn more than others based on how they've helped build their community. They get so it's always advisable to build team. They get it to build team. Okay, now let's go to the fourth quadrant. That's the last quadrant. Once quadrant 3 is completed, now you can activate the fourth quadrant. The fourth quadrant is $2,100. In your first month in the fourth quadrant, you receive $120 every day. $120 every day for 30 days. So that makes $3,600. That's fourth quadrant here. In your second month, that's cycle 2. In fourth quadrant, you are receiving $504 every day. $504 every day. For 30 days, that makes $15,120. And then in your third month in fourth quadrant, you are receiving $7,056 every day. Wow, beautiful. So every day, $7,056. Every day, $7,056. So that makes 30 days. So for 30 days, that makes $211,680. So our system is designed in such a way that before you can come to quadrant 2, it means you have completed quadrant 1, you have completed quadrant 2, you have completed quadrant 4. How do you understand? So it's designed to totally do away with wheels and all other people, and also to ensure the community stays for years for all members to benefit for a very long time. How do you understand? So it's systematically designed that way to ensure nobody can shake the system off. Okay. So in total, we are looking at $230,400. Wow. And like I said earlier, the amount you can withdraw from this depends on your team size. Okay, so I hope you understand it now. Now let's come to this very important page. Now this one is the withdrawal conditions for only your daily returns that is credited to your back office. Understand that referral bonuses has no conditions. Referral bonuses has no conditions. So this one is for only the daily ROI, for daily returns that you are getting. I hope you understand. Referral bonus, if you get 1 billion, you can withdraw all 1 billion. If you get any amount, you can withdraw all of it. But for the daily withdrawal, there are conditions. Okay, now these are the conditions. Let me take you through very quickly. If you have about a team, number of direct referrals, of course, everybody should have at least 10 direct referrals, 20 to 20. Okay, it's designed to reward team builders. Now, referral bonus does not follow this. So you can refer just one person, and through that one person builds a very large team, and you are getting very easy referral bonus. But for the daily contribution benefit, there are contributions, there are conditions. Okay, so somebody with a direct referral done from 0 to 9. Okay, so from 0 to 9, excuse me, this should be $30, okay? So don't worry about this, we'll comment the slide in the next presentation. This is $30, this is $30, and this is $100. Okay, the rest is okay. The rest is okay. This $30, let me see if I can correct it quickly here. This $30, this $100. Okay, the rest is cool. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So that's why when you log into your account, you see that the maximum CB withdrawable for current cycle, maximum current cycle CB withdrawable, you will see $30 there. Yes, it's because of your team size. When you enter direct referrals, it will change to 60. Those who have 10 direct referrals, they will show you. It will change to 60. So that means that if you have just from 0, no direct referral at all, to 9 direct referrals, I hope you understand. In cycle 1, in quadrant 1, you can withdraw $30 per cycle. There are 3 cycles, so it means cycle 1 you can withdraw 30, cycle 2 you can withdraw 30, cycle 4, cycle 3 you can withdraw 30. In quadrant 2 you can withdraw $100 per cycle. I hope you understand. In quadrant 4 you can withdraw $500. In quadrant 3, excuse me, quadrant 3 you can withdraw $500 per cycle. And then in quadrant 4, you can withdraw $2,000 per cycle. Okay, now if you have 10 direct referrals upwards, and you have a team of 10 to 99, you have 10 direct referrals and upwards, you have a team of 10 to 99. That means your team of 10 to 99 is your direct referral and what they have also done. I understand. Then in quadrant 1, you can withdraw $60 per person. In quadrant 2, you can withdraw $350 per person. In quadrant 4, in quadrant 3, you can withdraw $750 per person. These figures, something has to be done about them. I will check in the system and update it in the next slide. There was something, it doesn't sound right for me. Okay, here it's okay. Okay, so in quadrant 3, you can do $750 per cycle. In quadrant 4, you can withdraw $3,000 per cycle. So we will make the chart available for you. You can see the chart on the website. When you go to the plan page, you see the site also, you see the chart there. So just familiarize yourself with it. You see the team size and the number of direct referrals and what you can possibly withdraw. This one is with the daily contribution that the system will credit to your back office every day. I understand. So you can see that there are conditions on your team size. Please, does anyone have a question before we go to the referral bonus side? Okay, if there are no questions, let's go to referral bonus. So we will make these charts available for you. Okay, so don't worry about it. Okay, now let's go to where millions can be made. Yes, the referral bonus. This one is, to me, my personal favorite because this one has no limit. This one has no limit. You can refer just one person, and through that one person, you are earning millions. This one has no limit. Okay, so it rewards you. It follows it's a uni-level plan. That means there's no limit to the number of people you can refer. Everybody you directly refer is on your first level. So even if you refer 1,000 people, they are all on the first level. And so it's uni level, there's nothing like spillovers in the system. Okay, and it goes down to 10 levels deep in your organization. So uni level, 10 levels deep in the genealogy rule. Okay, now there are 3 main ways that you earn referral bonus in your team. The first one is when a new user registers. When a new user registers and the person is within your genealogy rule 1 to 10, you are going to get a referral bonus. And then the second one is when somebody makes a contribution second quadrant or third quadrant or fourth quadrant. That one too, you get referral bonus. So any contribution that is done in your team, anybody within your genealogy rule 1 up to genealogy rule 10, when the person makes a quadrant 2 contribution, you get referral bonus. When the person makes quadrant 3 contribution, you get referral bonus. And when the person makes quadrant 4 contribution, you get a referral bonus. Okay, so that's it. And then also we have something we call withdrawal rate contribution. It happens in every quadrant for cycle 1 and cycle 2. The concept is that the withdrawals you do in cycle 1, you are supposed to auto rate contribute 50% of it before you are able to withdraw in cycle 2. And the withdrawals you do in cycle 2, you are supposed to auto rate contribute 50% of it before you are able to withdraw in cycle 3. Now in cycle 3, there's no withdrawal rate contribution. So for all the withdrawal rate contributions your team is doing in cycle 1 and cycle 2 in any of the quadrants, either quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, or quadrant 4, that one too, you are going to get referral bonus. I understand. That one too. And it's the same percentage as the main referral bonus. So it's the same percentage that you are going to get. And remember, it becomes huge because your team, some of them has built organizations, so some of them are able to withdraw more than others. But whatever be the case, any withdrawal that is made, the rate contribution you get referral bonus as well. So the referral bonus in Iquadrant comes from multiple sources, and that makes the money huge. Okay. So we said it's a unit level system. It pays you down to 10 levels in your organization. So when the person is in your level 1, you get 5%. That 5%, if he's registering newly, 5% is credited on what shows in his back office as current cycle total contribution. That's what the system is calculating on. What shows in his back office as current cycle total contribution. Okay, so you get 5%. Whether that is 5%, whether the person is doing withdrawal rate contribution, the person is depositing for a new quadrant, or the person is registering new. You get 5%. When the person is 2 rows below, when the person is 3 rows below you, it's 1%. Then the person is 4 rows below you, 1%. 5 rows below you, 1%. 6 rows below you, 1%. 7 rows below you, 1%. 8 rows below you, 1%. 9 rows below you, 1%. And then 10 rows below you is 1%. A great man once said that I prefer to earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own effort. You know why? Because 1% of 100 people's effort is equal to 100%. You get it? And so that's really how smart people create wealth. They use leverage. They use leverage. They use leverage. You never see any billionaire who made it alone. Then maybe he inherited it from his parents. Everyone who made it from the scratch used leverage. I hope you understand. Yes. So this is actually giving you a golden opportunity. And what I like about the referral bonus is the fact that it has no withdrawal conditions. It has no withdrawal conditions. So once it's a referral bonus, it's a referral bonus. You can withdraw any amount any time of the day. Okay, so let's see now here. In this calculation, you see in level 1, you get 5%. In level 2, you get 3%. But from 3 to 10, you get 1%. So this calculation, we are using 1% too, because that's the money. So we are using 1% to do. And then also we are using the minimum withdrawable, assuming your people have no teams. I hope you understand, which is obviously not true, because to be able to have a certain number of people, definitely some of them have built teams. So it's going to be much, much more than what shows here. So this is the minimum possible. This is the minimum possible, which is not even possible. Because let's say you have a team of, let's say, 100 or 10,000. Definitely some are under some other people. That means some people are withdrawing more. I'll be understanding. But we just use the minimum possible to see how the minimum you can expect, which I'm 100% certain is going to be more than that. Okay. Okay. So new contribution here is 10 cents. You see, don't worry about this cent thing. For first quadrant, you don't worry about the figures. When you get to second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant, it gets interesting. And like I said earlier, this one, they get it. Don't worry about it. You see, when you have people who are withdrawing more, that means they are going to recontribute more. That means the figures are going to be bigger. How do you understand? This one, I'm just using minimum indicators for downline who has no referral. But if you have a large team, definitely some people are under, some people it goes that way. Okay, so I hope you understand. Okay, so let's say total minimum referral bonus per user by the time they complete all the quadrants is 0.34 cents. That's for first quadrant, and the second quadrant is $2. Then for third quadrant is $10. That's per person. And then the fourth quadrant is $40. That's per person. It's minimum possible, which most of the case is more. Most of the case is more than that. So let's look at the potential here in this chart. Now let's say you have a team of 100. That means in first quadrant, you can get $34 as referral bonus. That's you are getting 0.34. And I hope you know how we generated that 0.34. It's all here. Okay, this slide is also available in PDF, so you can have it in your group and then see how it works. Okay, so if you have a team of 100, this is how it is. And then if you're in second quadrant, it means you can get $200. They get as your team activate for the second quadrant. In third quadrant, that's $1,000. In fourth quadrant, that's $4,000. In each quadrant, you are getting for each quadrant. Now, if you have a team of 1,000, that's $340. When they are doing for second quadrant, that's $2,000. When you are doing for third quadrant, that's $10,000. When they are doing for fourth quadrant, that is $40,000. That is with a team of 1,000. I understand. Let's say you have a team of 10,000. That's $3,400 for first quadrant. Second quadrant, that is $20,000. Third quadrant, that is $100,000. Fourth quadrant, that's $400,000. So your team size is unlimited. I mean, it's unit level, so you can always expand the width. The height is set; it should be 10 levels deep. I understand. But the width, you can determine how big you want your team to go. So any new person you brought, you have expanded your network. I understand it. And there's no limit to the number of people that can be on any level. They get it. So yeah, your income is basically unlimited. You can have even 1 billion people in your network as possible. I understand. In a uni-level environment, it's possible. So this is minimum with your team size. This is minimum you can get. And I said earlier that you are going to actually get more because some of your team members are going to be able to withdraw more. And that means their withdrawal contribution for cycle 1 and cycle 2 will be higher. And so your percentage, though the same, the dollar value will be high because they are contributing high. I understand. So this is the minimum possible that anybody can get. Okay. So it's only a $20 decision. I'll encourage you to get quickly to the person who referred you to this platform. Register now. Just create your Perfect Money account. Go to perfectmoney.com, create your account and fund it with at least $20.4, $20.4, so that the 0.4 can cater for the transaction charge. And then register now. It's a dynamic opportunity. Okay, I didn't finish my slide, but at least let me show you what we are doing now. Okay, what we are running now is a dynamic project. The project aim is to empower you to earn $1 million in 2021 via Iquadrant. I hope you understand. And it's so simple and so flexible, so doable. I hope you understand. Now, all you've got to do, so this is the project aim. This is the project aim. You are going to earn $1 million. When you commit to it, it is possible. I hope you understand. You see, in the 21st century, the internet has given us a global leverage. I hope you understand. People who still want to do things in the old ways will struggle, have to struggle before they can make even this money in their entire lifetime. But on the internet, people can make this in a month, people can make it in a day. I hope you understand. Yes, it's by leveraging. We get access to technologies, we have access to platforms that makes what was impossible, our fathers, very possible for us. I hope you understand. Okay. So it is highly doable. And this order you do, very simple steps. You refer, when you register, you refer only 10 people in the first 30 days. That makes 10 people in your level 1 network. 10 people. And then so that's 10 people in your level 1 network. And then those 10 people on your level 1 network, also they are following the same project. So they also get 10 people in their first 30 days on their own level 1 network. That makes 100 people in your level 2 network. And then in the level, those on your level 2 network also get their own 10 people in their own level 1 network. That means 1,000 people on your level, 1,000 people on your level 3 network. And these people also get their own 10 people in their own level 1. That means 10,000 people on your level 4 network. Because as your team is duplicating, it's going that way. It's going that way. Okay, and every member to ensure that when your first quadrant complete, you activate second quadrant. When your second quadrant complete, you activate third quadrant. When your third quadrant complete, you activate fourth quadrant. So it's very, very simple like that. Now, I'm still on this slide. Now, by following this simple strategy, let's say we're a team of 10,000, so we can be somewhere here. You will see how much money you can be making. So you got it. Even if we sum this up, that's 400,000. Please, somebody, your background is a bit disturbing. $400,000 plus 100,000, $400,000 in quadrant 4, plus $100,000 in quadrant 3, plus 20 plus here. This alone is about $520,000. The secret is more withdrawal. So this one can be like times 2. The minimum in this can be like times 2 by the time you have a team of 10,000, because that means people who are the 1,000 who are above you are withdrawing far more, and the 1,000 on your level 3 are withdrawing far more. So it's making the money like times 2, and the 100 on your level 2 are withdrawing far more, and of course the 10. I'm getting my philosophy. Okay, so by the time you do this, and what it also means is that you can withdraw more. You can withdraw more from the daily benefit because you have a team of 10,000 plus. In quadrant 2, in quadrant 4, you can withdraw 100,000 per cycle. In quadrant 3, you can withdraw $20,000 per cycle in quadrant. 2, you can withdraw $5,000 per cycle. With such a thing, you can.
Please, some people need to mute themselves because they are making a lot of noise.
Yes, thank you. I understand. So with the light team, if you can make more, so that means that when you sum all these massive referral bonuses you are getting from your team, plus the massive withdrawals you are making, you'll be able to hit your $1 million target with ease. So we are going to do more videos on how you can achieve the $1 million target. It's simple. 10 each, duplicate it 4 times. Everybody is getting just 10 each within your first 30 days. You can do it within a 1 week, you can do it within a day, but we are just assuming your first 30 days. I understand, which is very doable because in this platform, no one loses. Even someone who joins and he decides he won't even do anything, he's getting at least 100% profit. So what he's able to withdraw when he takes his capital out of it, he's getting 100% profit on it. I understand. So no one loses in this community. Everyone benefits. Okay. Our time is very, very limited. So at this time, I will take questions, please. If you have a question, you might ask. If you have a question, you might ask. We will be doing more videos, more trainings, and more presentations also to help everyone to understand the project concept and the potential, the massive potential in the project. Yes, thank you very much. Please, if you have any question, you may ask. Just raise your hand and then. Okay. So if there's no question, then I think we may close. Our. But for now,
please, there's a question.
Okay.
I raised my hand.
Okay, yeah. Madam Angela, yes.
Yeah. Good evening, sir. And please, I wanted to ask something. If somebody finished with the first quadrant, and in case the person does not have enough finance to join the second quadrant, can the person repeat the first quadrant again?
Yes, he can repeat first quadrant.
Okay. And with the withdrawal, I don't really understand something about the withdrawal. Let's take it as you finish with your first, I think your first month is $18, right? Will you take out all the $18 or you have to take some?
You have to take all.
Oh, and with the second month too, you have to take all?
Yes, you'll be, but you can decide to limit. But that's the concept. The concept is that you are withdrawing in each month. I hope you understand.
Okay, so in a month, like let's say, in a month, how many will you be able to withdraw? Let me put it like that. In a month, like how much money?
It depends on your team size. When you check the slide, the slide, you will see we have different you will see it depends on your team size. Okay. If you have 0 to 9 in your team, that's $30. You will see maximum CB withdrawable for current cycle. On your dashboard, you will even see it. It's 30. Like 10 trials and above, it will be 60. So it keeps going that way up to 1,000. I hope you understand. So it depends on your team size. Now, what is another thing is that let's say you have an ATM debit card. The bank may say your daily withdrawal limit is $1,000.
Yes.
If you have only $200 in your account, that means you can't put it in. You can't slot in your ATM and expect to withdraw 1,000.
Have 1,000, yes.
I will understand. So that's how it is. Though in cycle 1, you can withdraw 30. Only 18 can be get.
Okay.
So it's 18 that you can get. Now in cycle 2, you will see that the total will be 75. That one, if the person, that means that if the person has done nothing at all, it means he can withdraw 1,000. Only 30. And then in cycle 3, you will see the total is about 1,058. And that means if the person has and nothing at all. Out of the 1,050, he can withdraw only 30.
Wey n'echi na ụkọfa
Sorry.
is because of hot ice cream.
Hey. Please, I didn't get it well because there was a noise at the background. You were talking about in the second month.
Yes, in the second month, the total is 75.6.
Yes.
Honest. But if the person has done nothing at all, it means he can withdraw only 30 out of the 75.6.
Okay, and what if the person has a team of 10?
That means he can withdraw 60 because that
60.
one. Yes.
So the rest which is left in your let's say in your account, when you finish the first quadrant, you will not be able to withdraw it.
No, once the rest will not be able to withdraw.
Okay.
Yes, the rest will not be.
So in the third
quadrant, as your team is growing, it's expanding your ability to withdraw.
Oh, okay. I'm asking because I'm introducing some people, so I need to understand more. You understand?
Yeah.
And in the third month, let's say I have 1,000. So with that 1,000, I have to only take out 60.
Oh, like I said,
right?
It depends on your team size.
Okay, I'm putting it like mine. Let's say I have a team size of 10.
Okay, that means you can only take 60.
Okay. Wow.
So for the first quadrant, the monies are not that huge. So focus on building the team.
The second
second, third quadrant, fourth, you can withdraw more. So first quadrant is a team building quadrant.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, our time is almost gone.
So thank you.
Also, we've done a recording of this.
Okay. So we'll get the recordings.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
That's good.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay. Bye.